Hello, my name is Frank. I'm here at the little Mulberry Park in Gwinnett County for the second part of the walk. This is the second video of the series, and it has 890 acres. It's a very huge park. Now, in the year 2008, as I've mentioned on the other video, Gwinnett County won the Golden Award for having the best park system in the United States, beating out Las Vegas and Fort Worth, Texas. It features 5 miles of trails, this particular park, including 2 one-mile paved multi-purpose trails. Has a handicapped accessible trail around the pond and more than 2 miles of woodland foot trails. Other amenities include a large rustic picnic table, 2 smaller picnic pavilions, a restroom and a playground, and an observation terrace at the peak of West Meadows that is one of the highest elevations in Gwinnett County. It has additional trails included for equestrian use. It has a large lake, Miller Lake, over on the other side that can be entered from Hog Mountain Road that has several fishing piers. This is the second largest park owned by Gwinnett County. So if you're in the neighborhood, please stop by. It's a wonderful place to walk and to bike, and just for the kids and the playground. Hope you enjoy our walk. The observation terrace is kind of hidden here in this field. It makes a circle here for an overlook of the county. This sign is only posted on one side of the post, so if you should walk these in reverse order like I did the other day, you would completely miss the observation terrace. I'm headed to the beach overlook trail here. Here the trail splits, so I'm taking the left part of the trail. Looks like we have a straightaway down the hill among these broadleaf trees. We just came down the hill, and this kind of flattens out now. This is our first marker. It says Loop Trail 2. I guess there's more than one. The trail loops to the right and then downhill. This is a good place to walk on a hot day because we have so much coverage of the leaves. We just passed one stone bridge. Looks like there's another one coming up. Here's an informational sign along the trail. Here's the large oak tree the sign was referring to along the trail. Now the trail goes downhill and loops to the right. Now we come to our first straightaway. It looks like we have a bench up front. Sounds like we have a lot of blue jays. This is the first bench on our trail. Now the trail splits. We're going to take the right side of the trail to the ravine. We're on the ravine overlook trail right now. So we'll take a look at that and then get back on the main trail perhaps. We're headed downhill right now to the ravine overlook. The trail bends to the right up front. This would be a wonderful place for bird watchers. We just came across the bridge, so we're headed further down. We have a bit of a straightaway here, headed toward the ravine. We're crossing a sort of a bridge here with 2 stones. We are here at the ravine overlook. It looks like the trail makes a circle here. To the left is Table Rock Waterfall, and to the right is the Beech Forest Panorama. So we'll stay on the trail here and go to the left. We're going down the hill to see the Table Rock waterfall. This is the overlook for the waterfall, and I can see they have a bench here for us. Here we are at the waterfall. Let me zoom in here to get a little bit closer in. I hope you can hear the water flowing. It's not very big. It looks like we have a bird there too. I guess now we'll head for the panorama overlook. Looks like we've got some steps headed downhill and to the left. Here we have more steps headed to the second overlook down the way. Here we are at the second overlook with a bench. This overlook is probably very beautiful in the fall of the year, but it's just all green right now. A lot of birds around, seems. Now we're headed back to the main trail. I guess we have a lot of steps to negotiate from here to the main trail. If you don't want to climb all these steps that we came down on, I just discovered there's a side trail here that runs over to another trail that doesn't have any steps, it looks like. So I'm going to take the shortcut. I'll take the right side of the trail going upward instead of downward to get back to the main trail. The trail swings upward and over to the right then. I came back and went to the left side of the trail here because if I had kept going I would be just returning from the way I came. Here's another bridge, stone bridge up the way here. After the crossing the bridge, it loops upward and to the right. The trail get a little bit of a straightaway here and then to the right. Here we have a split in the trail and a park bench. There's two signs here, exit to West Paved Trail. So I'm going to take the exit to the meadows. The trail loops upward and it's a little bit of a straightaway. The trail rises slightly ahead. To the stacked stone mounds, do not disturb, whatever that is. This might have been an old Indian burial place, perhaps. We're coming to steps here in the road. The right has steps, the left does not. We just came up the steps on this particular split. We have another split, one with steps and one without the steps. They join. The trail that has steps and the other trail join up ahead. After the trail rejoins, it heads uphill again. We just came uphill. We're headed to the main parking lot right now. The trail bends to the right here, uphill. We come to the 1.75 mile marker. This is number 15. After the mile marker, we come to a straightaway here that goes uphill. The trail climbs further uphill and then loops to the right. After going around the bend, the trail goes upward to the left. Looks like we have another stream to cross that's dried up right now. We're still headed upward on the hill here. What they definitely need around here is more park benches. We're getting ready to cross another step and stone bridge up the way here. We're getting into a shady area with another step and stone bridge up the way. Here's another step and stone bridge. We're headed out to the main road just ahead, I think. The beech tree trail that we just walked, it joins the ravine trail. We now come out to 2 mile marker at the main trail. Here's some kids playing a ball, some kind of ball, and you can see the pond right here from the parking lot. So that's where I'm headed next. People are out walking and biking, it seems. This is the shelter coming up beside the track here. The trail bends around here and crosses a bridge. We're getting ready to cross the bridge, the next thing we do here. I'm going to head on the straightaway here to the other side to the fishing pier. We have a flock of Canadian geese here taking it easy. We are here at the fishing pier. That's the parking lot over in the distance there. How's the fishing? Okay, you getting anything? They have a no swimming sign posted here by the pond. Okay, we're going to be back on the trail. We just came from the fishing pier. Looking behind me, there's a long straightaway coming from the pond there. Now the trail bends to the left up here and goes around. Back to the trail bends to the left and goes back to the parking lot at this point. It looks like we have 2 lovers here on the park spending the night. Here's the area we just came from. Looks like they have a nice playground here for the kids. I'm headed up the way to the parking lot right now. They have a water fountain right here along the trail. It's really a plus. Hello. This concludes my walk around the park. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you get here on a very hot day or have any problems in walking, for example, you might want to take this short trail. It's only about a half a mile around the beautiful pond here in the background. My advice to you, if you have any kind of problems in health-wise, heart condition or walking, avoid the ravine loop because it has many steps and it's a hard climb on the way back up. So that would be my advice to you. And if you want to see any more of my films on the Gwinnett County Parks, go to Gwinnett County Parks by Frank, and that will bring up the whole collection. This park is so large that I think there will be a second part, which will contain Miller Lake, which is on the other side. It's a big lake with a 2-mile trail around the lake. So that's another film in itself. So I will post that when I get it finished. So in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this film.